It's another edition of Bystanders at Newsstands, your number one news review program. And I'm Michael Adekunle. I welcome you all to the program this morning. And for the newsstand, we say thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying glued to Flip TV. All right, on the state of the nation, security ravaging the nation. Still be discussing this today. But watching from Budapest, I say thank you. As the viewers watching from Budapest, we say thank you. The one on the comment section, watching from Italy, we say thank you for joining us this morning. All right, to the viewers in UK, America, Brazil, Germany, Spain, and other parts of the world, we welcome you all on Bystanders at News 10. Now to the latest developments on Ekiti. Of course, you know there is a crisis in that state as regards the abduction that went down a few days ago. We have a breaking news. 5 suspected kidnappers arrested. 5 suspected kidnappers arrested, and we are opportune to give you the pictures of these kidnappers. I hope that the pictures, okay, or one of the pictures, is displayed there. Thank you. All right, the story here: 5 suspected kidnappers have been kidnapped. Sorry, have been arrested. I said 5 kidnappers have been kidnapped. The police, have kidnapped the suspected kidnappers. Pardon me. All right. 5 suspected kidnappers have been arrested in Ekiti State. The development was made known in a statement issued on Tuesday by the Ekiti State Police Command. According to the command, the operation that led to the arrest of the 5 suspects was carried out by the Nigeria Police, Nigeria Security, and Civil Defense Corps, Odua People's Congress, and local hunters. I repeat, according to the command, the operation that led to the arrest of the 5 suspects was carried out by the Nigerian Police, Nigeria Security and Defense Corps, Odua People's Congress, and local hunters. You can see these security agencies or outfits working together to restore peace in Ekiti State, to eliminate this abduction that is going on there. The bush combing operation took place from Okeoshun, Ikere Igbo, Oka, so the thick forest around Iju, Ikere boundary. According to the statement, the arrested suspected kidnappers were identified as Usman Jalili, Mohammed Bande, Abubakar Aliu, Isa Abdullahi, and Suleiman Abdullahi. During the interrogation, the suspects claimed to be herdsmen. During the investigation or interrogation, the suspects claimed to be herdsmen. However, it was discovered that none of them had cattle and none was found with them in the forest where they were arrested. The following items were recovered. Found 2 motorcycles, 1 cutlass, 1 jack, knife, dagger, and 4 phones. These were the items that were found with these criminals. All right, so the papers we have on board today have different papers that I'll be reading to the viewers watching us all over the world. Before I read these papers, let me quickly read what Sheyi Makinde has said concerning the establishment of state police. Of course, we discussed this yesterday, and he had said something very, very crucial here. Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State has again called for the establishment of state police, noting that it has become imperative to surmount the insecurity challenges facing different parts of the country. The governor will maintain that the refusal of the federal government to approve Southwest Governor's demand to establish state police a few years ago led to the establishment of the Western Nigeria Security Network Agency, codenamed Amotekun. Said it is important for the federal government to revisit the matter. He said, I repeat, it is important for the federal government to revisit the issue of state police in the country. Makinde stated this on Tuesday when he received the Conference of Speakers of States Legislators Southwest Chapter, led by its chairman and Speaker of Ekiti House of Assembly, Right Honorable Adeoye Ari Basoye. All right, let's quickly move down to the papers we have on the program today. First paper I'll be reading to the viewers is the Guardian newspaper. What's the Guardian saying on its front page? On insecurity. Thank you so much for displaying it. Bandits, smugglers reign as sanctions, hardship ground communities. That's what we have on the front page of the Guardian newspaper. Guardian newspaper. All right, moving on to another story on same paper. Workers demand living wage as federal government unveils negotiation committee. You can see this on the front page of the Vanguard Guardian newspaper. Daily Trust. Daily Trust newspaper. What's Daily Trust saying this morning? 20 years after, 20 states failed to implement new pension scheme. 26 states, sorry, 26 states failed to implement new pension scheme. Federal government, private sector employees benefiting. Federal government, private sector employees benefiting. Experts urge governors to enroll workers. Pension fund assets hit 17 trillion naira. Down the paper on insecurity, abductors place 100 million naira on Ekiti pupils for others. President condemns killings of monarchs, tax security operatives on rescue. To the next one, 30,000 small arms, light weapons, ammunition recovered in 23 years. You can see this on the front page of This Nigeria. This Nigeria. 30,000 small arms, light weapons, ammunition recovered in 23 years. Let's move down to the blueprint. Blueprint. Be tough on decisions over insecurity. Abbas tells Tinubu, president of the country. Be tough on decisions over insecurity. Abbas tells Tinubu. Worsening insecurity on First News. First News. Worsening insecurity worries National Assembly. Presidency. You can display First News, please. Worsening insecurity worries National Assembly. Presidency. That's what you have on the front page of First News. Still on insecurity. Rising insecurity. Presidency lashes article for deploying cheap politics. Presidency lashes article for deploying cheap politics. And of course, Reno Omokri has urged the president to come back to the country to, rectify the issue that is going on. Of course, the president is on a private visit to France, and Reno Omokri has told him to please come back and attend to the security crisis in the nation. The Punch newspaper, The Punch. Kidnapping epidemic. Abductors demand 100 million naira for Ekiti school children. Teachers. Abductors demand 100 million naira for Ekiti school children. Teachers. All right, we have several papers here, and the last one I'll be reading, I won't go beyond this. The last one, which is the Vanguard, still on worsening insecurity in the country. Kidnappers abduct pupils, teachers demand 30 million naira. Kidnappers abduct pupils, teachers demand 30 million naira. All right, we have David at the news 10. David, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Mike Adekule, and good morning to everyone watching this platform, Flip TV. Good morning.
Thank you so much, David. How are you doing?
Fine, I'm fine, Mr. Mike Adekule.
The president has been told to come back to Nigeria. I think you criticized the president to condemn him for traveling to France without notifying Nigerians. But Bayo Ononuga said that the president notified Nigerians that he was going on a private visit to France. But you said, what was the purpose of the private visit? And Reno Omokri told the president to please quickly come back and attend to the situation on ground. Insecurity everywhere. David, good morning to you once again.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. Only say something. Government magic government turn electric to candle. Government supposed to give us power, but indirectly they give us candle. Now it shows yesterday. It shows how insensitive the president is. How can a country be in a state of turmoil? Tumor. Things are not going well. Things is not going the way it ought to be. The president is in France. Doing what in France? Yesterday, two monarchs were being kidnapped.
Killed.
One, yeah, no, okay, two monarchs were killed. Students were abducted in Ekiti State. Same yesterday, a woman that refused to pay ransom of 90 million. A nursing mother and a grandmother were being killed
Eliminated.
because she refused to pay ransom. And the president is nowhere to be found. The president of Nigeria is telling us that his media aides, they are telling Nigerians that the president went on a private trip. What stupid trip is that? What useless trip is that? I think I was telling you yesterday, if he knows the shoes are too big for him, he should resign. See, in the space of assuming office for 8 months, the president has traveled 3 times. 3 times. Doing what? There's a lot of pressing issues for him to come out to Nigeria and then address. We cannot vote for a tourist.
A tourist.
We cannot vote for a tourist. President Tinubu is now becoming a tourist. The same way Buhari left the country. He has now he is now doing the same part of such thing. What stops you? You've met with the service chiefs. Then what? Nothing has really happened. The service chiefs have not improved anything. Nothing. Rather, every day is kidnapping, killing, kidnapping, killing. Kidnapping is now a major endemic in Nigeria.
But what change will his presence in the country bring?
What
to the
the
current
change
situation?
is that he should be on ground addressing issues. He is the commander in chief, not commander in chief of tourists. He is the commander in chief of the armed force. Nobody say making a travel up on an bed. Is it a bed? You should come back to Nigerians. See, governance is not about a minoko. Forget all this paparazzi. It is my turn. Yes, we know it's your turn. Now, Nigeria have given you that mandate. Prove it to us that this is your turn. Prove it to Nigerians that fully you deserve this turn. Not every day, excuse. See, these guys are treating this evil. Let them kidnap the ministers. Let them kidnap senators, House of Rep members, so that these niggas will know how painful it is.
Even the National Assembly is shaking on this issue.
Yes, they will know how painful it is for someone to be adopted. Those students that were kidnapped in this place yesterday, Ekiti. How can some sort of idiot go to invade a public school, invade people? No police, no DSS, no army. No.
Just like the way Dapchi girls and Chibok girls were kidnapped.
Exactly.
Well, no.
This is suspicious. What is really happening in the state of nation? Now, people are now relocating from Abuja to Lagos. Don't forget, very soon, Lagos will be the target. Lagos will be on the hostile flood area.
Well, before Nigerians used to move from Lagos or from other states to Abuja.
Yes.
Thinking that Abuja was
safe.
yeah.
Because it's the seat of power. Very soon, those guys will go and kidnap sort of building, and then nothing will happen to them.
Even the National Assembly is talking tough on this. Abbas told Tinubu yesterday to be tough on decisions over insecurity.
Talking tough would not bring solution to it. Let Nigerians see progress in it. Let Nigerians see that our military men are winning war against insurgency. It's not talking tough. When talk tough for a good 8 years, nothing changed. Talking tough would not yield any progress. Talking tough would not yield any progress. Talking tough, so let Nigerians see the progress of this government. Let them just see what is happening. Let them just feel the impact. You can talk tough from now till next 8 years, my brother, nothing will happen.
Can you pause a bit? I say what do you want to say? You wanted to say something before you go? Can you come closer to the microphone? You want to say something? Continue what you're saying. Thank you.
Now, talking tough is not the issue. It's about let Nigerians see the progress, the fight against insurgency. To me, Tinubu is not ready for governance. Tinubu is not just ready for governance. He's not talking about governance. Truth be told, nobody can govern a country this way. Just under 8 months under his watch, insecurity is even worse compared to Buhari era. Just 8 months. Now we have 3 years, 2 months to go on the president. And now you cannot always. Now yesterday, after the students were being kidnapped, he came on board and I said, I condemn. No, he gave the army ultimatum, 2 days ultimatum to fish out those kidnappers. What can that ultimatum do? He's supposed to be on ground. Now, once something happens, someone is service chiefs. Let them lose their jobs. They be paid. Let service chiefs go. Even see, if you want to changing service chiefs every day, let service chiefs continue to go.
Now, on the comment section, Gladys Oyabo is saying that it's a really sad situation. People are not free to move about in their own country. It's very, very obvious that Nigerians are not free in terms of moving from one location to the other.
Now,
you have to be very, 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 very careful.
Everyone has not seen kidnapping banditry as a means to make money because government have given them free will. If government has caught this illegal act, this thing wouldn't have escalated to this level.
And it seems it's not just a particular entity or a particular tribe that is doing it. That is perpetrating this act.
Now, it is not common among all the tribes.
Yes, all the tribes. It's not all about Fulani herdsmen.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even the Yorubas, and some of them have turned it to business.
The monarchs were killed in Ekiti yesterday. They were adopted by the Yorubas. Forget about saying that Fulani. Everybody now is now looking for a means of survival. Now, and that's
the reigning business.
That kidnapping is now very lucrative in Nigeria. Now, whose fault? It is fault of government. The government ought to have covered it when this issue has not even escalated to this level. But now it has now escalated. Even senators now can no longer go to their constituency.
I'm making what you call believe Nigeria security at your own risk. Believe Nigeria security at your own risk. They love media trial without internal and proper investigation.
Now, see what will happen. The Nigerian army spokesman has told Nigerians that Nigeria should come and obtain a role. There's a form going now. You can purchase that form and then apply, and then be enlisted into the Nigerian army. Now, the spokesman said Nigeria's youth have refused to be enlisted into army. The question is, who go see death? Now, he said about 3,000 Nigerians have now showed interest. Before, when such offer comes out, people will always trip to it. But he said for only 3 weeks now that the form is online, that only just 3,000 Nigerians have shown interest to join the Nigerian military. Why? First you go see death.
And the president during the campaign 2023 for the 2023 presidential election was saying recruit 5,000 Nigerians. Is it 50 million Nigerians or what did you say there? Yeah. What they will eat is not a problem.
Let's join the military. Let the son Tinubu join. If she join, I go join too. If she join military today, me too, I go join. But one thing is that nobody wants to go and die. Now, these guys are even underpaid. These guys are also under equipped with what ammunitions. So the Nigerian military said is suffering from lot of corruption. People are even resigning. People have left the job to do something better. So my opinion is for the president that if the shoes of Nigeria is too big for him, please he should step aside and let people. You see, Nigeria does not need excuse again. We don't see. We've been having excuse since. We don't need to go better again. We need prompt response. We need prompt action.
Yesterday, the governor of Oyo State, revisited the matter of state police. You said sure. Yeah. Come closer a bit. Come closer a bit.
We should go to now. Yeah. That's why it's not. I'm not going to be part of blame game. Solution is what we are looking at now. Solution, because average Nigerian has a devilish mind. You can see all this kidnapping that is around before. The bandit brought it, and the bandit that brought it? They are the bandits from the Niger, from the Chad. Those are the black bandits that they exported to us here to join the forces with the one on ground. And now you need to go into identification of let me know my people that I'm governing. Let me know my people that is around my constituency.
Let me have control over my security.
Those Obas they are kidnapping. I think some of them want being kidnapped because they are the ones selling out. You can see a stranger that come into your terrain that he wants the farmland, you usher the farmland to him. No profiling, and you expect the bandit not to mix up with the real citizens. I mean, it's a shame on all those things.
Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
Now, when you make mention of state police, it has its own positive and negative side. He has said well. He spoke well about the positive side. But look at it from this angle. Don't you think the governors too will use the state police as a tool to oppress people? Why you look at it that way?
I think that's the fear of the federal government.
The federal government is using the federal police to oppress people. Now, a governor that wants to get re-elected, he knows that the state police is under his own custody. His own custody. He will use that as a tool to oppress people. You know how people use this power here. Excessive use of power.
They
abuse it. State police, to me, is a very welcome development. It is to address fundamental issues in our country. But these people, these governors, would they use it well? They will abuse the power.
Sorry.
So I'm still of this opinion that let security, let it be on what on the what exclusive list. Let it be within the federal government alone. Because government themselves are devilish people too. Tomorrow now you go see opposition where we want to talk governor. Governor call secret police. That's idiots. Tomorrow you speak in that governor, you go tell CP that's idiot because he knows even if federal government cannot tell him what to do in the state.
Right, thank you so much, David, for coming. I appreciate you for making your contributions. Good morning. Number one, looking fresh. I'm fresh.
There's a different language entirely. I already told you that we have to know him. We can't know him that we big problem. There is the division of labor.
Division of labor?
Yes.
Where?
Nigeria now is like we are divided. Not like different things about outside. All different things happen every day.
Is this administration addressing security challenges or crises we are facing?
See, the situation
You've always been supporting this administration.
I like this administration from the beginning because of their language, because of their capability, their capacity. But now it's like things are falling apart. Now they now move to West. They now move to West. And West is the safest state in Nigeria. Now you have to state. You have Moran. So what is the left and what is happening? What are we looking for? See, the presidency, the government, see, it's like people are not believing them anymore. It's like person like me now. I give them authority.
Yeah, that's how you've always been a supporter of this administration.
I like them.
You're supporting
by President Jagaba.
Yeah.
But now it's like we are killing ourselves. Because when you look into the last angle, you know that we ourselves, you see, Yoruba said people don't get for their follower. Because Nigeria is evil, according to what Kule just said. 70% of Nigeria are demonic. They don't believe in the creature anymore. Why? You don't use because of say things are bad, you want to spoil everything. If everything is spoiled, where are we going? So my advice is for the presidency, check, make this security situation. Because security is number one in a nation. When there is no security in a nation, nobody move. Business, everything stands still. And there will be a big problem.
Now,
And before you know, maybe some junior officer can use the opportunity to strike.
there is a comment by one of our viewers here, Amechi Wachuku. He said to address insecurity in the country, let the president tackle hunger, poverty, and unemployment. He said he's betting it with anybody that insecurity will reduce drastically.
And that
An
language
idle man,
is
mind, and is a devil's workshop.
Because see that
Kule, you
language,
disagree?
that
Okay.
guy's subjection. Let me tell you, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
It's perfect because number one, see now, okay, look about rice. Rice is, let's say, is a common food for us before, but now you can't chop rice 300 naira. You don't go better food. See that language, food. That's when they're hungry. That's when they're hungry can do undo. Person can come and brainwash you. See, let us go and do something like that. You don't want to do it before because you are hungry and your heart is hungry. You follow them and destroy and kill and go because the money is there. After the end, you let them go. Forgive me. You don't collect 100,000, 200,000. You go quite them again and again and again because that language, food is number one. Because majority of Nigeria are hungry, so eat once in a day. And so have 5, 6 children. Imagine. So as that language is number one for the presidency because they have the capacity. See, let there be border open, let their food enter small. Because if you go to Cotonou now, they are easy. Go to those neighboring countries. They have supply, but we lock up our border and we don't have production. We don't have enough farm. Okay, now majority of our farm are in the north that supply us. At the end now, Boko Haram has destroyed and pursue all of them out of their farm. Because of what? Insecurity. See, let that be managed. Food is a problem in Nigeria. Because of food is number one. Food is number one. Because any hungry man can do it. And if that food should reduce, you see things will be reducing. This crime will be reducing.
Some Nigerians are
majority of children, they don't even say, oh, 6 small boys, 6 small girls, all of them don't enter the street, leave their house. Go and hustle on their own. What is the meaning of hustle on your own? Crime ministry to survive. Because parents can't feed the parents don't even care again. Because when some person never continue this, he don't care. He will just pray for God, make it no die, make it God save anywhere where they. How is he managing to survive where they? Because of the system is bad. When we and you were staying under our parents, things were not like this, and we were in the same Nigeria then, where everything has gone astray. We have to come together and make things right.
Now, Oluwawan, some Nigerians are of the opinion that why would the president be outside the country when you know that the country is on fire?
See,
are you aware that the president is out of the country? He's on a private visit to France?
That is number one point the president is lacking. Because
is he supposed to be here?
He's supposed to be here with us.
You're also of the opinion, right?
Yes. Let me tell you an example. See, the last president, Buhari, he leave. That was one of his problems. You have to say when your house is not okay, you have to, as a father, as an owner, you have to make things right before you leave. So you don't hear any wrong news. But when you not leave with that settlement, everything will scatter. Everybody will do anyhow because the leader is not there. So advisable to him is to reduce those trips. Because Nigeria is too large. Let us see that we have a real person that we call father of all Nigeria, as we have said before he came. Because it's like now, that language is not related anymore. You can't come from France and you go to Germany tomorrow. Where about your children at home? Who is going to care for them? You just leave some people they will not do anything. Nigeria is getting out of hand. So the brutality, the suffering is out of hand. Okay, imagine now, you say dollar. When dollar now go up, everything will be going up. Where are we going? See, yes, we know today is not the beginning of the suffering, but today is worse than yesterday. It's a real talk, it's worse than yesterday. You can't compare today with that day. See, when you say, let us do right, let us check our mind, let us mash things, and let us Nigeria know that we are working, we are doing things. Nigeria will know, but like majority of Nigeria don't even know what is happening anymore. They believe that maybe they sleep, they don't wake up because of hungry. Thank God. They sleep, they don't wake up because of a boundary. Thank God. Is it supposed to be so? When we have battalion everywhere, battalion of soldiers, battalion of police, battalion. Where are they?
And this is the president Nigerians voted into power.
Imagine you see, okay, now that language will not come out that he used the money to grab the power. See what people are saying. That majority of them are saying that Nigeria, people are even happy when they are still suffering because they say the president used the capacity to get entrance. So things will not be well. And it's a negative language. I don't accept it. No matter the situation, we are one. We must build our nation and we must make the nation good.
I've been Komai is saying that Oluwawan, but you are one of the people that supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
We supported him, but we don't support what is happening now. So we have to fresh out. I supported you, does not warrant me to support you when the things are bad. I have to say the truth. Things are not good. Accordingly, according to what we expect, is not what we are seeing. So I will blame them. That's realistic.
And for the people that saw this coming and didn't vote for Tinubu, don't you think they did the right thing by not voting?
It's like they did the right thing, but at the end of the day, but he's now the president of Nigeria. What are we going to do? We have to support and pray and let things go on. That's why we are complaining. Because it's like now we are not the bad people that voted for them. And what can we do? We have to tell them to checkmate their mind and change their system.
Are you feeling bad that you elected President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Are you part of the persons that voted him?
No, I'm not feeling bad, but what I'm trying to let you know that the situation on ground is to change things and let us happy together. Because it's like it's a division now. You say no beautiful for us, you dey craze, you dey mad, God will punish you. See, all those language bring problem to us. You understand? When we are supposed to be, say, okay, everything don't happen. We can move the thing together. We are praying for make everything scatter. If everything scatter, where we will go? We don't have another country than Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much, Oluwawan. That was a great contribution. Brilliant talks from you. All right, thank you so much. Kule, we have people on the comment section saying all sorts of things concerning this present administration. For those who voted in Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, presently they are not happy with what is going on in the country. What advice would you give to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu? And at this point, when Nigerians expect the president to be on ground, and the president is not here, he's in front. What do you think the president should do now? Reno Omokri told him yesterday, he urged him to come back to Nigeria and fix security crisis that is ravaging the nation. What's your own take on all this and the advice to the president?
Thank you very much. Thank God for the week, the month. The month is winding down. All I have to say is the devil that is controlling this country, the devil in the minds of Nigeria, God will have mercy on the Nigerians for them to free themselves from the devilish mind that is controlling Nigerians.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, just break it down.
I've told you, an average Nigerians, or 60% of Nigerians has a devilish mind.
Devilish mind that kidnapping is going on in the country.
Every bad things that is going on in this
devilish
country.
Mind that is poverty in the country. Devilish mind that is hunger in the country.
Is it
and
today?
You expect them to keep quiet.
Today there's been hunger in the country? Have you forgotten the austerity we've witnessed the other time? Have you forgotten that even Felder said authority stealing? Have you forgotten that unknown soldiers of Fela that then? Have you forgotten on all the bad antecedent that's been going on. This country needs
do you expect Nigerians to keep living in the past?
Living in the past, to me, that is one thing.
This is a new administration. And the man promised a lot. He promised to do so much.
The old order is still what we are following. The old order is still what we are following. I'm telling you. Until we change our mindset, an average Nigerian will wake up, say this country, this bastard country, this is it. An American will wake up and say, God bless America. And if you are one of those people that are still following tune that your country is in turmoil and you are not doing the right thing, you are just wasting your time.
All right, Kule, can you pause a bit? All this, take this. I think we have a caller. We have a caller on the line.
I don't want to listen
to a caller on the line.
You can listen to it yourself. Man.
All right, good morning. Who's on the line, please? Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Hope you have a nice night. Right?
Okay, well, there's a Chima.
Good morning.
There's a Chima, right? Okay.
The country that and there's no more peace to talk like honestly. An incompetent man. His way to the seat of power by rigging, forcing himself on people that doesn't want him. What you get in return. I tell you this morning that naira, a dollar is 1,600 naira per dollar. A dollar at naira. What this man came to power just a few months ago. Naira is on a free fall. Because every day it keeps $10,000, you have 16 million naira. Very pathetic and unfortunate. Workers, there's nothing like increase. They are not even talking about that. Meanwhile, this man came to power and he hurriedly increased the salaries and the remuneration of the judiciary. What excuses for them? The money. So why? Because people that they worked in they are partners in crime. They work together to bring him to power through illegal means. Majority of Nigerians are not happy with this government. That is the simple truth. Anybody that came in this platform and told you otherwise, that person is a hypocrite. Like the man that is standing behind you there, he's not telling himself the truth. He should wake up before it's too late. He has children to protect. He has generation to protect. And this society, Mr. Killer is abusing today because of psychophancy. We have a way to get back to him in the nearest future. Through his children or his children's children. How can a man come to this platform always to defend evil? The man you call a president is not doing anything. Right now he's somewhere in France, in Paris, enjoying himself. Without telling Nigerians his motives of going to that place. Up to this moment. If Joe Biden is making a move, if Giorgia Meloni of Italy is making a move, if Emmanuel Macron is making a move, you always address the nation and tell the nation, I'm going to different place. Because Tinubu as he stands now is not the property of himself. He is the property of the federal government of Nigeria. He is the property of Nigeria. But today, we don't know where he is. We don't know his motives of traveling. The country is boiling. And he's in France. He cheated out immediately and told us that he went on a personal visit.
All right.
Kidnapping here and there. Before this time, they will come here, especially my southwestern brother. The Yoruba brothers of mine, this platform. They will come here and tell us that the insecurity is only in the southeast Nigeria because of their bigotry. But today, a paramount ruler is a slap in the face of the Yoruba people that their king was killed because of kidnapping. A whole king, Kabiyesi, a whole king was kidnapped and killed. Some escaped. And you're telling me that this is a country. When you are lamenting and saying your mind, they will say you hate Nigeria. You hate Nigeria. Some of you guys are not more patriotic than me or any other person in this platform that is working for the betterment of Nigeria, for the good of humanity. Wake up and speak truth to the fact. Speak truth to power. You won't die if you say the truth. There was a country that Nigeria has scattered under 8 months. Tinubu made naira at 450 naira, the dollar. Today, dollar is 1,600
All right,
naira.
this is Chima. In conclusion,
Tinubu made fuel at 165 naira per liter. Today, fuel is 650 naira per liter. Tinubu made a bag of rice at 27,000 naira per bag. Today, a bag of rice is 60,000 naira. And you're telling me that this is a government? Come on, are we deceiving ourselves? This man is an incompetent man. He has nothing to offer Nigeria. Better he resign or think out of the box.
all right.
It's better than the lives of Nigerians. God bless you, Mr.
All right,
Dekunle.
thank you so much. This is Chima. All right. Thank you. Now, he was talking about the state of the nation.
Yeah,
And he said that the president is not working at all. And when you look at it, obviously, Nigerians are lamenting the situation we found ourselves.
No, they need to be lamenting because how can a separatist that came up with an agenda of secession concur to Nigerian, good governance or concur to betterment of Nigeria? All of them want the wall of this country to be pulled down. And that's their agenda. And that is I think they should be happy now.
But they are Nigerians as well.
They are Nigerians, but what they came for initially was the destruction of Nigeria. You can remember when Abdul Malik of Niger took over, they were so happy and they wishes that such things should happen in Nigeria. Are those kind of people you want me to be listening to? Are those kind of people that don't even wish where they want bloodshed? And they've even started bloodshed on the land. And you want them to, pray for the country, or you want them to think of making Nigeria better. A separatist that will come here on a hidden agenda that they want their own, let's reason. I think that's why I say our mindsets, especially the youth, is trending towards terrorism. The average youth has a terrorist mindset. I can tell you all for free. And we are seeing that on this bison, where some people will come with aggressiveness to the highest order, as frustrated human being, and starts. I think government has not been empowered them. The best thing and the advice I have to give to Mr. President is let there be conveyance of Nigerian citizens. Lock everybody up in the same room and let us decide where we want to be. If you want to go, allow anybody to go, because you're talking of multiple populations. You're talking of a population that you can't even capture. You can't capture on what's it called, on data. We are just knowing we are 250 million people, and 250 million people of radical, of extremists, of how will a country grow?
Do you expect people to keep quiet when they feel the country is not working for them?
The people that are damaging the country
have not enjoyed the dividends of democracy.
How will you enjoy the dividend? Have you ever enjoyed the dividend of democracy?
And that's what people are talking.
That's why
they're speaking out.
Let me tell you, we were the age of Fela Anikulapo Kuti. no matter what Fela has done to anybody, no matter any name you may call anybody that is saying he was an adult, a strict, supporter of Fela. I'm a Fela supporter because of his message. I don't look at the messenger, I look at the messages he was sending out there. Where were we then? We were docile. We were ignoring all what he was saying. And what he was saying is what is materializing now. Anybody that expects Tinubu that will fix all these garbages, all these debris, should look himself that his brain is brain.
Why
okay.
is he there? Why is he on
Why is he there? He will do his best.
He is the person that came up with promises.
He will do his best, and he said,
he came up with promises.
You know the joker.
And don't you think
the joker.
Now are empty promises?
We need to be thinking deep. You need to be thinking deep.
Okay.
What I'm waiting for is the restructuring. We need to be restructured. Nigeria cannot develop the way we have, and the restructuring is in their agenda.
Definitely, the administration is not capable. Is that what you're saying?
Why is it not capable?
What you're waiting for is restructuring.
Yeah, that is what we handed out.
What about his manifestos? What about what it
is working? It's working. Tinubu say, make your brother go steal billions of naira. If your brother steal billions of naira in the coffin now, so now Tinubu calls him, say make you go steal. Emefiele will pack all the money. Now Tinubu say make you go pack all the money. Dangote that is doing the dollar tripping with our money. Now Tinubu say make you go to farm. There are a lot of debris of corruption on ground, and average Nigerian has a corrupt instinct. Let me tell you, if you like, take it. If you don't like, it's for you. I've said my own. Anybody can come after me and lambast me. I don't give a damn. You see, people that you are even calling in, are they really true-minded Nigerians? Do they believe in Nigeria? The Nigerian you don't believe in and you are complaining of it. It's senseless. That's why I say separatists, they will come here, say they are not Nigeria. That Abdul Manin issue, Niger, when he took over from Bazo, some people were happy here. Yeah, we want Nigeria to go in flame. We want Nigeria to such character, not even return. Set fire. They want to set fire on Nigeria so that there won't be any country any longer. But I don't blame them because they don't have any responsibility. I have kids. We are in it already. And my own prayer is, and thank God, I have to thank God, right, for myself, because I don't complain much any longer, because I look at what can I key into, and thank God for my chairman, right? I just see that reasoning. Instead of saying one place, complaining, my papa did not send me to school, my papa is not doing this, they have a right to challenge the president. Accepted. That one is accepted. 100% right to challenge the president that is not doing well. Because out of criticism, you get it right. From constructive criticism, you get it right. No man is an island. Tinubu is not an island. If there are some advisory points I will lay down to him, but it has to be private, not here. I can write a letter and send it to Abuja, and I will make sure it gets there to the president, right? I don't just sit on the fence and looking for the worst to happen. My man, Tinubu is just only one man out of how many devils in Nigeria? Out of how many devils? You are in Nigeria now, you are talking, people are suffering. Some people are flying private jets, go and hit lunch in London, in America, and flew back.
A few Nigerians, not majority.
Those few Nigerians, the resources in their hand, if they use it to help the masses. I mean, you know what is happening, trending in all other climes, man. In America, the billionaires come together to, create a pot of the less privileged to help the less privileged. The people like Big Gates, the people like all these guys, talk of all of them, all the billionaires you have, they come together to shield their wealth and to help the masses. That's why you have food banks, you have all your billionaires there. What are they doing? What are they giving back to the government they stole from? A lot of them stole from the country. This country you see, any billionaire you see in Nigeria, it steals our resources. They use to make themselves billionaire. So what are they giving back? That's why I say average Nigerian man has a devilish mindset. Operation grab it all.
Vinko Mike,
grab it all.
What does it take to say the truth? The country is going down. Will they please save our children
the country has to go down. That's what I'm telling you. The way it's going down, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. If you want it to go down, you go down. So majority of the people want it to go down because they don't believe in the country. They don't believe in the country. I was young. I was very young. At my 2 years old, there were two options. We used to fly from Cote d'Ivoire down to Nigeria. Then either you fly Africa or Nigerian Airways. But we always feel at home with Nigerian Airways because of we had that solidarity for the country. We had that love for the country. How many people had love for their country? That's why they keep stealing. You appoint this one, you appoint Bola, you appoint Dele into one GC seat, it will stay. You appoint Chukuma into one GC seat, it will stay. You appoint one Adamu to one GC seat, it will stay. Kleptomania, we have to take care of kleptomania.
Somebody is saying something to you.
Kleptomania.
And what's the person saying? John Wick. Yeah. But during election, you swore with your life that Tinubu would fix Nigeria. We can see why.
I'm not still relenting. Michael, get me right. This is 8 months. 8 months of governing a terrible country like Nigeria. A terrible, where you have the fascists, where you have the haters, where you have the barbarians. You know what? I have no apology to say that. A country you have the fascists, you have the barbarian, and you have the what? Bullers. I'll tell you the bullers.
Bullies, not bullers.
Yeah, the bullers. I purposely said bullers. You You are the bully. You are a bullers here. You are a buller. You are a buller. I have to tell you that. I purposely. And a country where you have people that they don't see anything happiness in there. What do you expect of the country? A country that want to set the whole set of people that want to set the country on fire.
Yes.
Are those the kind of people you want to align with? Are those the kind of the people you want to align with? A country that is wishing his country, a citizen that is wishing his country back. Yes. I stand by my point. Tinubu is not the creator of their problems. Tinubu is not the creator of their problems they are facing. Because when these guys were there, they were making the past president then, they did not know that this thing is coming. No productivities. Which country will progress without productivity? Which country? Why are they not challenging those leaders? What factories are you bringing on the table for us? Electricity? Nothing. What's it called? Water? Nothing. Food? Nothing. When you talk of starvation now, how many youths are engaging in agriculture?
Well, the president told you that So that's what he said.
Hypertension, don't give yourself hypertension. That's why I said 8 months of governance for any president is only an insane man. With all the crises on ground, you remember we are still battling the bandits. We are battling the the S-men that were transported, that were exported from Niger. This same Niger, some of these Nigerians are embracing that were exported from Niger, from Chad, from Mali. What a country! What a set of country! What a set of people I belong to in this country. I don't know. There's hatred already on ground for each region. From each regions. There's competition. So if the wars come to the wars, I'm telling you, let everybody sit down and see how we can go our separate way. And mind you, the Constitution. Have you ever think of the Constitution you are operating on? Is there any Constitution? You don't have a working Constitution. You don't have a working Constitution. When one region will be claiming that they owns Nigeria.
That's what we call for restructuring.
And it's coming up. It's coming up. It's only an impatient man, and it's only a troublesome man that will be insisting on things will not be good for this country.
All right,
but to me,
thank you so much.
I still believe there will be light at the end of the tunnel.
All right.
And everybody will smile for you.
So,
and the point there is the security, likewise.
Okay.
The security, we want, if they ask me now, if I have my way to join Nigerian army now today, I will do that sacrifice because enough is enough. So
you risk your life.
I risk my life, yes, for my kids unborn and for my kids that are alive. I will risk my life because that's the patriotism in me to the country. And anybody can come and say anything. That is my own mind. the security in this country, we need to check it up. And Mr. President, please save these mad people that are calling themselves the bandits and this thing. And the Obas, if they are kidnapping you Obas, I think some of you deserve it because you are sold out already. You give foreigners, you give foreign people land, you give foreign people to operate in your land without profiling them. So that's me for you. Mike, I said what is in my mind.
That was a very brilliant contribution.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Kole, thank you so much. Ralph Mbechi, President. My brother, how you doing?
I'm fine. Mike, how was your night?
Yeah, fine.
As I closed yesterday, I later received information from solid source that Ekiti school children were abducted. I saw the bus become vacant and blank. Then the school bags of those innocent pupils were littered all over the interior of the bus. I begin to ask myself, is it not the same Ekiti where two monarchs were just shot on the highway on their way coming from a security meeting, how to secure their communities? It means the Fulani are living there, the community, they are living in there because they actually know that they went for the security of the citizens of that community. They know that those monarchs, they went for the betterment of the citizens of that very community. That's why they went after them on the highway and made sure that they were eliminated. Man, I began to wonder yesterday what is going on. It means Fulani, they are spirits. It means Fulani, they are untouchable. Because it was the herdsmen that committed that start act. I'm telling you, those elderly, Oba of Yoruba land now, the elderly now, they always give it to somebody that's of age. They killed two. That one did not, oh my God, move them a bit. They do what? They kidnapped those pupils. I'm telling you, there's much things to do about security now. There's a lot of insecurity across Southwest, especially across the Mid-Belt. This is getting out of hand. Then this morning again, I received an information that Odua Republic, that's Yoruba Nation agitators in Ondo State, are protesting over hard time in the country. I watched it, I saw the video. Akure, city of Akure, they were protesting, chanting anti-government slogans that things are not getting unbearable, have gotten to an unbearable stage. See, what are we going to do? People come here often, we talk. I don't know whether the people in the office there, presidents, they are not listening to what we are saying. Because we've been saying it about insecurity, about the economy, about the hardship. I don't know, and it's not getting to them. Look at the number. It's not, Mike. God forbid somebody coming to this camera and sell what is untrue to the members of the world. Not only Nigerian, diaspora Nigerians, American Jamaicans. I have many of them. I have Mr. Johnson is from Jamaica. I've been talking with him. I have Sister Liz is from Belize. I don't know what I understand. I have many of them selling bad information, misinforming them. Maybe because of ethnic bigotry or otherwise. I don't care. Calling people's name can never mend Nigeria. And saying all those rubbish here can never change me. I still stand here that the problem that orchestrated that protest in Ondo State is caused by APC. APC governments, for over 8 years now, Nigerians did not buy into their system at all. Nobody in the South, Southeast ever voted APC, let alone Southwest, Yoruba land. You see what is happening in Ondo State? It's an eyesore. Some persons are there running their mouth, supporting wrong direction because of ethnicity. Emefiele cut away money, repair Nigeria. You are not in charge.
Because you promised to fix it.
You know, Buhari cut away the whole billions. Buhari, Aicha, it's true. This one is not lying. Brutal.
Mago, the former EFCC chairman, even the current one that just left before Tinubu came, they cut away our money, repair it. You are here now, no excuses. You shouldn't. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. Whether fascists, we, the obedient, we are fascists, we are separatists. Now the country is the leader of separatists in the southeast. Repair Nigeria economy. Make sure that the security is what? Not porous anymore. Because now the country is not the cause of insecurity in Nigeria. It is too obvious. Tinubu, APC, releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Stop giving us filthy excuses atete. Filthy excuses. Excuses atete. Excusulula atete. Stop giving us excusulula atete. Are you listening to me? Nobody should come here and give us juju for face. Abracadabra, abracadabra. We will start following what is wrong. We can't. We don't. It is not my Igbo culture. Wherever you are, whatever you do, whatever you say, if you wake me up early in the morning tomorrow, give me 10 billion, I will collect your money, invest it, and come here and tell you that APC is wrong. And they even give me money. I don't care. How much do you want me to eat? When people, my children, people's children, before you know it, all of you, your children will be like us, with gray hair as well. Nigeria still. Nigeria atete. Eba atete na ache. Nobody is saying the truth. Ndi atete. Ndi atete. Always telling lies. Only na chala de tekwo. Tekwo is an Igbo vocabulary. Tekwo. Chabi. See, let me tell you, unsightly. Hideousness. See, let me tell you, Nigeria is crumbling. And crumbling on daily basis. Mwike is giving excuses. In Abuja there, when we were telling him, kidnappers everywhere. It doesn't concern him. What do you mean? Mwike at the end of the month is cutting away billions of naira salary. So,
the FCC minister is concerned.
He doesn't give any hoots about what is going on, about what's up with insecurity in Nigeria. Mwike doesn't give any hoots.
He's on top of the situation.
If you are on top of the situation, if you are complaining to the Mwike about insecurity in Abuja, you are just like firing the moon. Bah, bah, we then go. See, nobody is a fool. As I am, Raf, will come and tell me to start behaving like my junior daughter now. My most junior daughter. So I will go back. My senses will just remove. Because I want to favor some people. Because I don't want some people to say, arrest him, arrest him. Come and arrest. Nigeria is bad. You're not doing anything here. You are busy stealing money. We, the common Nigerians that are not even economists, we've come out in the public to review Nigerian annual expenditure, especially this year. Oh, it's because of hardship. We have not become what? Economists. We are technocrats now. To tell people that Nigerian economy has failed, both macro and micro economy, macro and micro wise. Did I go to school and read economy? Is it not because of condition that make crayfish bend? Instead of being straight, crayfish bend. Some persons will come here and talk dirty. Sin as dirty as sin. Vulture is ugly, but untruthfulness, dishonesty is uglier than vulture. I'm telling you the truth. Double standardness, iniquity, iniquitous acts is uglier than what? Sin. Iniquitous activities of Nigerian government officials in the high places there. Some persons are covering it because they know how to speak English. They know how to twist what is yellow and paint it black. Because God doesn't act. God is a very patient God. You'll be coming here, you'll be putting your finger, pointing the tiger at the finger to choke it. Okay, see, you are toying with people's lives here. There are many people dying. There are many people sick in the hospital. you're actually telling them that lack of medication, lack of medical facilities in various Nigerian hospitals are not the duty of the government to put it in order. Somebody is dying. It's dying on your head. You're telling me that people trekking often and often from over to Ojodu, from Ikeja to Bankra, everywhere, that it is their fault. Actually, all these analysts that are sidelining Nigerian people, turning white to be black, you are on top of the game. And you are part of the perpetrators of these nefarious activities of government officials, government agencies. You are part of them. I want to tell you that the blood of the dead, those ones that died as a result of hunger, as a result of insecurity, as a result of bad economy, I think you're gonna just use your head. You are going to be part of the penalty before God. Come out and tell the world the truth. Come out and tell God that He's God. The Bible, God has been preaching of truth and honesty right from onset. If we live in a situation whereby we tell ourselves the truth, we don't need miracle. Why? God has done miracle. Yes. See, why I'm preaching about miracle? God has given us Jesus Christ and we believe Him. Blessed are those that cease not and believe. That was what He told John the Baptist's disciples. He said, go and tell John, the lame walked, the blind received their signs. The dead was risen from dead. Listen to me. Blessed is he who does not have anything fault or wrong against the Son of Man. Blessed are those who sees not and still believe. But woe betide he that has not, that criticizes the Son of God. That's Jesus. Are you telling us about miracles? Is it because all the government officials, politicians, you yourself saying that you are a thief? You are stealing by trick. That's why you can't say the truth. When you come to face the people, you start abusing. Calling us bullers and bullies. Look at how chubby. Look at how unkempt. Your mind is dirty. Your word is dirty. You are a dirty man. I'm talking about directing my statement to the gospel of what? Immodesty. People that are matching benevolence with their foot every day. People that doesn't know the meaning of general philanthropy, sympathy, and what? Charity. Give help to those children that are hawking on the street of Lagos. Give help to those outside beggars. How do you do that as a government official? Make sure you do what? Deliver good, competent governance to people of Nigeria. You don't need to come here just to bend the truth because your forefathers are telling lies, worshiping all manner of idols. Myself, my forefathers will worship to go goddamn. I'm saying it. And that's why we have Unse. If you tell lies, you will fall down and die. An old man of 80 years doesn't tell lies. In my kinsmen, among my kinsmen, if you do it, you will die. Listen to me. See, anybody that is fighting this regime, gold, you are involved. You are involved. You are among them. You are the one of people that committed. You are the one of people that spoiled the society. You are one of the people that rig election and stole someone's mandate. And Nigerians are going down the mall. You are among the agents of darkness. You are among the people that are drawing Nigeria backward, far back to 50 years. Because you think you have information, you earn nothing, you have nothing, you don't see anything. You just come to bend system. And Emefiele stole money, mend it. Nigeria has enough money. Don't tell us stories. That accusation, can you quantify it or classify it to the kind of accusation labeled on Jonathan's wife, perchance? I could remember the time, it was so emotional for me to bear the fact that Goodluck Jonathan was even hiding his faces over the dirtiness poto of the former president of Nigeria, Buhari, who concentrated his own assault on that woman, perchance Jonathan. To the level that Jonathan came out and said, please tell Buhari to leave my wife alone. Who is talking about Aisha Buhari now? Nobody. Because some persons think they are the first class in Nigeria. Nobody. Who is investigating Buhari? Nobody. Because some persons think that they are the owner of this country. Some useless idiots. They'll come here to tell us nonsense. See, let me tell you, we can never bend the truth. And one day, you'll understand the reason why you are an agent of dishonesty. Mike, I don't need to go further, but I have to pause here until tomorrow we come again to do the normal.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Don't tire.
It's me. Good morning.
Briefly, right? Briefly. Good morning.
How you doing? Do I need to ask more questions?
I can see you're stretching your legs. Fitness, bro. Fitness.
All right,
Fitness.
honestly.
Fitness.
All right.
Yeah.
The state of the nation. We had words from Rapid. We also had police contribution on the present or current state of the nation. Insecurity has plunged us to what we don't expect. I don't think Anasuaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu saw this coming. You know, this has gone beyond the power of both the federal and the state government. Me, what do you have to say concerning this situation? We saw the two colleagues exchanging words, throwing banters at each other.
It's expected. It's expected. All right. Thank you for having me, Mr. Mike. I think the president, one of the first words he said was, "Don't pity me. We are going to take hard decisions. These decisions are going to make me unpopular, and I am going to operate an open door policy." So you know, when the president himself has said, "I am operating an open door policy," I am operating a government whereby you can criticize me. He has said by himself that I am human, I am bound to make some mistakes. And I expect you as citizens, all right, whether junior or senior citizens, to speak up. Then again, I ask the question, why are citizens not out there demanding for what is right? Why are people not out there calling for good governance? The president has told you, he has given it to you. He has said it clearly that don't pity me. He has said it clearly that I am a human being, I am bound to make mistakes. When that happens, you guys should call me back, right? He said he's operating a government that is open to criticism. So why are Nigerians not taking advantage of those words? But again, I'll come out here, I'll tell you that Nigerian situation that we have today is all aided by the Nigerian citizens' docility. No country in this world will have its life, the citizens, their life threatened like this, and then they'll, instead of them go to protest, they'll go to church. Nobody, nowhere in the whole world. I am telling you categorically that even in Cote d'Ivoire there, they have church and mosque, just as we have in Nigeria here. Everything we are going through in this country, okay, we are the ones indirectly allowing it to fester. There was a seminar, there was a meeting that the president had, and they asked him about restructuring. He said, yes, restructuring is a proponent of restructuring, but they should know that he cannot achieve it without their support. Everybody is shouting for restructuring, this and that, right? State policing. How many people, or show me who have converged in front of the state government house, or the state of assembly, or Aso Rock to protest. Let me use this one as a perfect example. We know that today Abuja is besieged. Abuja is besieged on kidnapping. Aso Rock is just, the National Assembly House
It's just right there in Abuja. But you can see that the people in Abuja are not even there. The people in Abuja cannot even go and protest that we want security, we want state policing. When you don't cry for it, nothing will change.
When you don't cry for it.
Not Nigerians. The politicians already understand that instead of you to cry to them, you cry to God in your church. Do you know the effort people put in prayer in mosque and churches? Have you ever been to MFM? You will never live there without headache. Now headache will worry you come off MFM. Guys! You will not see people go there. See, yes, our leaders are terrible. And they will remain terrible because nobody is calling them out.
And is it that
the insecurity? See, the insecurity touched Ekiti. Are they protesting? Are they reacting? No, you tell me, are they reacting? In fact, if you ask someone, they will say that it is the work of God. And there's something they call Aniyo, Akole. They say it is destiny. Words like that are the words of a defeatist mindset. We have been defeated. We need someone who has that courage, who is ready to die for the country. You know, I said Shawore is unpopular, but Shawore would have had that courage. But tell people to vote for Shawore, they will not. Tinubu today must somehow the courage. He will be hated because Nigerians naturally are docile. And the politicians understand perfectly well how to manipulate their minds. Look at what Ali Ndume just briefly did about the issue of CBN. About the issue of CBN, look at what Ali Ndume tried to do. Look at what Ali Ndume tried to do. Ali Ndume tried to incite people that Tinubu wants to make Lagos State back the federal capital. And meanwhile, we know that it's not this issue. Some people were laughing that they don't fight. I should be telling them, Yoruba are working on the fight. You understand? Some people were somewhere, they have You understand? Listen, we the people, we are the enablers of the everything bad that is happening to us. When EndSARS came, we went out to protest, didn't we? Because the people who were being affected, okay, the Yahoo boys, all right, people who probably went to illegal whatever, and of course the excesses of the SARS was much. Now today, dollar is 1.5. If you are not comfortable with the 1.5, are you not aware that dollar will still go to 2,000? Are you not aware that dollar will get to 2,000? If you are not comfortable, right? Don't forget we were the one that shouted for subsidy to go. Are we not the one? And we got it. You get my point? Everybody was saying, subsidy must go. That subsidy is corrupt people that is using it. It's corrupt people that is using it to threaten us, to do this, to do that. You get my point? Now, the subsidy on dollar and fuel has gone. Nigerians are still now saying, this subsidy, why will you remove subsidy like that? What happened? This. This. In fact, people are now going to church to pray for dollar to come down.
Instead of going on the streets to protest.
Idea Ude is a chima that if something that has to do with the economy happens in Italy, right? You know, Italy, Rome happens to be the cradle of, let me say, Christianity or thereabouts. When it comes to Catholic Church, right? They will throw away their religion, they will hit the street and protest. Are you telling me that protests in France, even in Germany, that people don't die? Even in America, people go for protests, they still die. We say that America is a sane climb. People will protest. They will die. We saw in France how the police people were beating protesters. That did not deter them. Now, Macron has now passed a bill that any Islamic that is not trained in France will preaching to us that all those immigrants that are Africans are the one what brainwashing their people. Because you know that there was a massive issue that happened in France when this Israel and Hamas thing happened. Don't be surprised that a deal also will pass in the United Kingdom to this effect. Because the people spoke up. Because the people that this thing were not comfortable. Look at what is going on in Germany. They said they wanted to take away some money from agricultural fertilizer. They went out there, they were pointing, this is again, they were pointing on their government house. Police came outside, they arrested them. They don't agree with this one. We don't go agree. Engineers, if they don't catch one or two, the pastor will tell you, did I not say? So, I mean, listen, we are the laborers, right? I have been coming here that the president was sacked the NSA. Yes. What was that? Wait. They were arrested when they killed. I don't know if you released. Listen, you cannot think. If they are fighting for war, let me tell you. Are you wait. This your mindset. It's not what if you have over 500,000, or let me say 50,000, how would the 50,000 you expect that? Some of you will protest. The thing is, your protest must not be to punish control. If you, there's a thin line between protest and anarchy. Okay? There's a thin line between protest and anarchy. That's the whole fact. We Nigerians are not ready. But until then, because protest is a generating instrument that the citizens only has. That's the only thing. Election after election, when the president comes here, the next thing you have, the next one you have, that okay, we don't want this thing, we don't want it. Everybody has to come together. Okay, do this road.
Can you hear me?
If you don't do this road, you don't leave your own house today.
Do
this road. It is justifiable. It is not political. It is not based on political sentiment. If you get to this one, that we want security, buy something else, or go into partnership with Israel or any or Egypt, that has nothing to do with any political statement. The one in Nasarawa, it has the one in Kano, political statement, and even at that, in Kano, how many people were? How many people were? People were even.
line me, my phone number.
See, in the fight for your human rights, that process to get arrested, and you don't mind. You never find a way. I am not yet to preach. I have always told, teaching cabinet members of this current president. I have always said that he needs to legit security issues. I have said that the president is not communicating enough. I've said it. So some people might say I'm here to defend the president. I am here to objectively state that my interest is to my country first. It's not to my religion first. It's not to any political first. Right? Because for those who are abroad, if they love this country, when they get to a point that they make enough money, they're supposed to come back. But they will never come back. Look at what is happening in Senegal. Do you know what Akon did? I have forgotten what Akon did. Have you forgotten what Akon did to Senegal? He took a lot of money back to Senegal. He's developing Senegal. It's not hard-earned money. What is money? It's your money that is still playing. How many Nigerians are ready to do that? We have enough numbers of politicians who are stickily rich. How many of them have you seen? That is, yes, but even if it's citizens, how many Nigerians have you seen? No, I mean, we deserve everything that we get. That is not true. That's more of my
Of course, for some weeks now, what we've been deliberating on, what we've been talking about is insecurity. Like I told some of your colleagues, the, the controversial, Omokri called on President Tinubu to make sure he fixes the issue of security in the country. He has also told the president to come back home. This is not the time to go on a private visit to a particular country. The country is on fire, kidnapping everywhere. People are being abducted on a daily basis. You said it yesterday, that this has become the norm in the country. Like, it happens every day. Michael, we've been providing solutions. And to be sincere with you, the security agencies are also military, also working, but it seems it's unending. Security challenges in Nigeria, there's nowhere ending. Oh, sorry, no way ending. Michael, was the next step?
Yeah, thank you, Adekunle. I try to avoid even speaking this morning. Honestly, I try to. How I wish I could avoid it. Because there's nothing that I want to say that hasn't been said.
It's worrisome,
It's worrying if some of the recommendations that we prefer on this platform is that germane. I wonder why at that level they are not having even superior solution, getting far more results than we are seeing. It shows that something is wrong somewhere that we are not telling ourselves. The security situation, there's no better way to put it. We are heading towards a system that is collapsing security-wise now. The activities of these criminals are happening at the same time across the country. As I said, operatives, as we have them today, seems to be overwhelmed. It's either they are overwhelmed or they've been compromised. It's either of the two. They are either overwhelmed by the fact that it's happening simultaneously across the country. I also feel that they have moles in their camps. Their camps have been infiltrated by the enemy, and whatever thing they even plan to do in terms of both their kinetic and non-kinetic operations is being revealed to the enemy, and that is why they are not getting results. You spoke the other time that they are working. Honestly, the only time I would know you are working is when I'm seeing results. It's not because that you are sweating. It is when we are seeing results. It is when Nigerians can sleep with their eyes closed. It is when people are not being kidnapped. It is when people are not being attacked in their homes. It is when people in the IDP camps, Michael, it is worth to know this. As we speak, there are Nigerians in IDP, internally displaced persons, living in camps for years now, that cannot go back to their ancestral homes, and nobody is doing anything about it to ensure that the bandits that has occupied those places are cleared off and those guys are returned back to their homes. An IDP situation was just to be a temporary setup. When people are now there perpetually, then you should be worried. And government is not addressing all these critical issues. And I think I am worried, just like every other person.
Michael is worried, just like any other person. Some of the guys that perpetrated the abduction of, the abduction and killing in Ekiti State have been arrested. I saw it in the news this morning. Arrested, and let's see what happens. What advice would you give to the president? He's out of the country. Are you expecting him to come back?
In fact, I expected him to have come back 48 hours ago. I'm surprised that he's still. You mean he's not back?
Well, what do you think his presence will change?
See, you don't go out when your house is on fire, for God's sake. It doesn't make sense. More so, we were told a private visit, not even on health ground that one could have thought, okay, fine, probably his health was challenged. On a private visit, doing what?
Maybe on security issues, and he doesn't want to disclose it.
That we have not been told. So? That we have not been told. And the only time we know, or Nigerians will know that this government is addressing security issues is when we are seeing results. And I think that's the only time we know.
All right, thank you so much, Michael.
My pleasure, Mike.
Appreciate you for coming on board. And on this note, we say goodbye to you on this edition of Bystanders at the Strand. Join tomorrow, Thursday, for another edition. Michael Adekunle is signing out. Before I sign out, I quickly appreciate King Joe Oba for his gesture towards Femi Samuel. Femi Samuel, can you come closer? Say, thank you to King Joe Oba. Make it snappy, please. Make it snappy. It was to him. He lost his mother. That was last week, right? The only son of your mother. You just told me yesterday that the only son of your mom. You just say thank you to King Joe Oba.
Okay. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that support me. I want to say God bless you, and God will put more blessings to you in the name of Jesus. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. God bless you. This is Chima. I saw your message. I got it. Thank you so much. Please join us on our social media handles displayed on the screen. And please join me on Facebook at Michael Timothy Adekunle, Instagram Michael Timothy Adekunle, TikTok Mike Philip TV. I love you all. Please stay blessed. Bye.